Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I'm Matt.
Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And we got, what do we have here?
First aid kit from the Waffle Doctor.
You gotta see this shit.
Are we doing that Pulp Fiction thing again?
We might.
Did we do that for the cookies?
Do it. Yeah, you wanna do it?
What the heck is going on in there? What is this?
They got some packaging.
When we first started this show, Arsenic Culture, we were going out of our way to find really off the wall shit.
Yeah.
Maybe rare, maybe like you always ask yourself, is that good? Or maybe stuff you've never heard of. This is one of those things. So this is from what they call themselves the Waffle Doctor. And these are cookies. They're fucking waffles. They're
actually
waffle cookies.
waffles.
They're
Waffle
cookies.
cookies? No.
They're
So-
coffles.
They're liege
They're what,
waffles.
waffles?
Is that how,
Waffles?
is that how you
Could
say
you
it,
eat
Jeff?
chicken with this?
Can you do a
You
quaffle?
could. You could eat chicken with
They
this
are-
hot
I'm
chicken.
sorry, what's your question?
Is it
Oh,
liege? Is that how you say it?
Liege?
Liege, my liege.
Like
No. So there's like
liege.
Belgian waffles and liege waffles.
and liege
Oh, I don't know.
waffles.
So that's
So
the thing.
it's
Well,
spelled
je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que
L-I-E-G.
c'est. Je sais
I
pas
don't know
qu'est-ce que
what the
c'est.
hell you said.
Yeah.
Les waffles.
These are waffles. Individually wrapped. Like, I mean,
But each one of these. So I'm gonna take one of these out
Yeah.
here, and this is.
Ooh, I want that. What's that?
you can't have that. one.
Oh, okay. I see
That
now.
looks damn
I
good.
want to make sure my
son.
camera
It's
can catch
chocolate
this.
chunk.
So they're individually containerized, and each one.
Containerized?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a term, but I like it.
They
I
are,
really
they are
like it.
containerized, and each
Is this
one,
Star Trek? What's going
each
on
one
here?
has a waffle in it. Like I thought they were just going to be like shrink wrapped or like had
That
plastic
looks
on
like
it.
a cookie, man.
Yeah. So this one is chocolate chunk, but they're literally waffles stuffed with stuff.
Stuff
right?
with shit. Yes.
But
Not
they're
literally.
like
A lot of waffles.
Yeah.
But they're like pocket
12.
waffles, right?
Yeah.
So they have like an opening in the middle, and
So it's almost like two waffles, and then they got them stuffed. I can tell each of them are, but
Okay.
they're the liege waffles, which are like, from what I could read online, the difference is they're kind of like sugary waffles anyway.
okay,
But man, they look good online. So
they
we
look
found
amazing.
these.
Like,
Yeah,
hand me this one.
this is a Lucky Charms. That looks a little weird though, because the Lucky Charm pieces have kind of like, I guess, melted a little bit. Even though we've had these in the fridge, I got these 2 days ago.
Really?
Yep.
2 days ago.
You said
Yeah.
they melted in the fridge?
Well, I mean, you know how like the Lucky Charm pieces up top's kind of like, you see how they look like a little
Oh,
weird? Yeah. But then here's the other one, like a Homer Simpson M&M's birthday cake. So the three flavors are chocolate chunk, Lucky Charms, and then M&M birthday cake. They had more, but I just went with 3 for this time. So the deal with these people are, we'll just go ahead and give a little backstory. So
Yeah.
you couldn't find anything online. So
Yeah.
went ahead and emailed them just saying, hey, we'd like to try these. Can you give us a little backstory? So here it was. The name of the company is the Waffle Doctor, but their actual main company is called Doughheads Waffles.
Okay.
So they actually have been around. The Waffle Doctor's been around since 2020. I think Doughheads has been around a few years. It didn't
Okay.
really say how long, but they started with a food truck in Pennsylvania. That's where they started. It was a husband and wife had this idea of the stuffed waffles in college. I'm assuming that was maybe partaking in some other substances.
The best idea.
And other substances like orange juice.
I can't divulge those. I'm
Suntan
just
oil?
saying.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Seriously.
probably suntan oil.
The best idea is like evolve from like being in college and being high and being like, it'd be good if we could take all these gummy bears and stuff it into a waffle with some syrup. We're like, oh my god, that's gold.
So the big thing with them though is they wanted to do. The reason the Waffle Doctor came about was with COVID. So it only came about since COVID. They had the food trucks, people lining up, people coming there and getting these in PA, and they thought, how can we make it safer?
Yeah.
So contactless. They looked into like delivery. So from what I could read in their email, again, not much online at all, but
They're on Instagram.
they're on Instagram, but if you look at like, there's no bio. If you looked him up, like search their name, you can't
It's
find
like
it.
it's like order here.
I just
it.
followed them.
There's a website to order, and that's
Thanks,
it.
Jeff.
I think they use Squarespace.
Follow us back.
I think they use Squarespace.
Good job.
It says
Thanks.
followed by Arsenic Culture too.
I've heard of those
Have
guys.
you heard of that show?
I've heard of those
I
guys.
heard
Yeah.
these guys are dweebs.
I heard the guy that runs Instagram's kicking the guy that runs Twitter's ass. That's what I heard.
That's not what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Maybe that ain't
I
what I
don't know.
heard.
I don't know who that'd be. I don't know. I think what I understood was they were shipping them in PA, like maybe just around where they were. Then they decided to go national, and honestly, like in the last month,
It's kind of
so
skyrocketed.
It's kind of blew up.
So we are in on the first of this. I'm going to go ahead and say we're probably the first in Kentucky.
Where'd you learn
Yes.
about this?
So I was actually looking through. One of the first episodes we did was My Cookie Dealer. So I was looking through there and looking through their page and then kind of searching through that. And when I did that, I actually stumbled upon these guys. They don't have a ton of following. I mean, they have followers, but it's still very, very new.
Yeah.
And it's the same kind of theory. So
We're trendsetters.
We are trendsetters.
We're influencers.
Yeah, unless this tastes like shit. I don't know. I want to try it. It's going to be really bad. Could be great, though. We're going to find out, right? That's what the show's about.
That's actually, yeah.
So you look at this
Is that a waffle?
Lucky Charms one, and you're right. The marshmallows are like looking kind of like creepy.
It's like Lucky Charms if you leave it in the milk too long.
Kind of a filling in there.
What gave it away?
There's something inside the waffle.
So that's the filling.
Oh, I was looking at mine, not yours. Very sugary.
Jesus, Jason, yours is like.
Mine's oozing. Mine's oozing shit.
I'm actually excited to try that.
Don't be trying mine.
Try this Lucky Charm. So okay, the Lucky Charms one has like an icing on top, but it's like candy melt. It's like white chocolate. It's not like icing. It's like
I want to see. Don't say anything. I want to see Matt's opinion on this one too. Like,
oh, look at your shit oozing out.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of ooze coming out.
Oh, you got like this candy melt thing on top too. This is very confectionery.
Very sweet. Very confectionery. It's got some purple in it.
dude, that's. I mean, I hate to go ahead and spoil it. That's really good.
Let's just try to
So how were your alls?
They're fucking good, honestly.
Yeah.
This is what I love about this is that this is interestingly different.
Yeah.
Like, God, yours looks like a dying slug. But it tastes a lot better. What is that? Does it got peanut butter in it?
I don't know.
I think it's got big. Jesus, Jeff. Did you want that? Did you see that? Did you eat half that motherfucker?
No.
I gotta be honest, I was pretty skeptical on these.
They're different. The only thing, the waffles are, so they're a thicker waffle, so they got filling inside. I mean, unfortunately, we are eating a waffle that was made.
It doesn't even matter because
within the last week. This week.
But think about it. Okay, so here's the novelty of
2 day
this. It's
shipping.
like everybody's had a waffle. Like you can use an Eggo on this. It doesn't matter. Like you know what a waffle tastes like. They're not trying to say like they make the best waffles ever.
Right.
Like they've put something together here that is like genuinely unique.
I'm not a waffle guy. Like if you ever go to a
I'm not
like to a hotel, like a
Yeah.
Holiday Inn or something, and you can
Make your own
hotel.
waffles. Yeah,
Motel,
the thing that
Holiday
you like
Inn,
turn over.
something
Like,
I have a friend who always wants to make his own waffles when we hang out.
you know what? Every time I make one of those and like it's got the timer on it and then like it goes off and it beeps and I don't know it's me. No, it's like it'll go off and it'll be like I'll be like somebody needs to get.
And you go to the waffle station,
but it's actually my waffle.
and there's always batter everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a total mess. So it's not that kind of waffle.
No.
Well, it's different. So it's that lead.
It's a thicker one.
I don't know what that means. Honestly, I expected these to be much sweeter. They're honestly sweet, but they're not
Very
overly sweet. I don't think.
So
They're not cookie sweet.
using waffle as a medium, as like a vessel for like this dessert, I think is genius. I don't know anybody that's done anything like this.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
No,
I mean, waffles
like, the
are already
taste-
kind of that weird breakfast thing where it's
Right.
sweet.
It's not really breakfast.
I don't think waffles really are breakfast. And
then,
too
but-
sweet for me for breakfast.
I think-
And then
I think
coincidentally,
on their-
they're
I think
adding
on
Lucky
their-
Charms on there.
I think on their food truck they actually do savory. So they do stuffed. They call them something. I cannot remember the damn name.
So you reached out to them and
Yep.
they sent an email response and then the dough what?
Dough heads.
Dough heads. They actually do stuffed waffles that are like food. Like they have like chicken waffles.
I love chicken and waffles.
Yeah,
do too.
they actually have a stuffed chicken.
There's a place in Louisville that I thought made some of the best chicken and waffles.
What's it called?
Four Pegs.
I've never been there.
And then I think when Gastronomes had the truck, they did this insane. It wasn't chicken. It was a waffle. It was like a chicken and waffle cone. Looked like an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
I've seen those online. Somebody doing them,
But did they have a stuffed waffle pocket?
I think a stuffed waffle is a great idea. It's like what you're talking about. Like, well, this is sweet, but if you put chicken inside there,
Maybe a little bit of syrup, maybe a little bit
I want to toast
chicken.
I never savory to sweet, anyways. But
Speaking of syrup, though, these don't need syrup here.
No.
These are.
well, they're really sweet. I mean,
I don't think they're overly sweet.
no, not overly.
I think,
No,
I
and
think
that's
if you
the
had a Belgian waffle with
super
syrup,
bready.
it'd be more
But
sweet. Than
the
that.
batter is obviously sweet, and then the toppings are very sweet. But it's not super sweet. It's not like super sweet like you can't handle it. It's still fine.
Yeah.
I think kids would love this. First of all,
Oh yeah.
this one in particular, this birthday cake one, I can see kids just really.
So
dig it.
what they're using on top here, I think, is called candy melt,
Okay.
and you use it in
Got sprinkles.
yeah.
But
You use it when you make like candy that has like a hard coating on it.
Gotcha.
So there's stuffed waffles that they're making are called wockets. It's like a pocket with a W.
I said that.
That's it.
You said pocket.
I had to look
Well,
back.
I said like 12 different things, but one of those things I said was wockets.
I never heard you say that.
I mean,
you sure you
said
said
it,
that?
but I think I said it.
I think you said Wookie.
Actually, I think I said Wookiee. I think I said Wookiees.
He doesn't know. We'll just go back to the tape.
Yeah.
We'll rewind it, edit that shit. He's right.
They're fucking waffles. They're waffle cookies.
waffles.
They're
Yeah.
Wookiees. These are honestly, I think these are fucking amazing. It's
This shit's good.
It's a very clever idea, very clever take on something that people take for granted. You know,
Yeah, I'm actually
You take a
surprised.
waffle for granted?
Name one place that you would go, like you really want a waffle.
I don't.
Where?
I never
Waffle
eat
House.
I don't eat waffles. I'm not.
Well,
a
that's
waffle
what we
person.
just said. They're under like.
I don't have a
everybody forgets about
waffle
them.
maker. I don't usually order. I never order the waffle.
We
This
have
is
a-
chicken waffle.
you're proving the point.
We have a waffle maker. We've used it 3 times in the past 5
So-
years. You know, what I mean,
Oh, so what I like about Fort Biggs is that the waffles were like the bread, and the chicken was in between. So it was like a sandwich.
well, but that's kind of what we said. Like this is just a blank canvas. Like when we think of waffle, it's just there.
It's just
like
batter.
bread,
Basically,
right?
it's batter. Put
This
into,
is a good use.
Waffles just batter, like pancake batter.
Yeah, but okay, so
It's
let's
flour, it's
let's-
water, sugar, milk.
Sure, whatever.
Thanks, Chef Jeff. But let's like draw the
My
obvious.
show, Cooking with the Doctor, is
Don't,
coming to
don't watch that shit.
Food Network soon. I'm coming for you, Bobby Flay. I will take your ass down, motherfucker.
Iron Chef.
I will
Iron
beat
Chef
Bobby
challenge.
Flay.
I got money on Flay.
Oh no, Bobby Flay, you're going down.
I bet my house.
And it's not
I'll bet
called
your house for
hummus.
So let's go with the obvious comparison. I just realized the audio wasn't on. We got camera audio. It's okay.
It's all good.
Did we not hear my whole Bobby Flay thing?
No,
No,
we
we
got
got you.
it.
We
It's just
got
this
you.
thing wasn't on. So, like, let's draw the obvious comparison from what we've done, which is my cookie dealers. The very first episode
Yeah,
we did,
yeah.
and they had these giant ass cookies that each one weighed a half a pound or
Jeff
12
said like
pounds.
30 pounds. Yeah.
Had 7
And,
zillion calories.
But that's like when you think of like some sort of dessert, you think of like a cookie like that or a cake, and it's like everybody defaults to that. And nobody's ever thought of defaulting to a waffle, but it's a much more. I feel like it's a much more forgiving medium because it's not inherently sweet. It can be a little bit sweeter, but it's not inherently sweet unless you add all this shit on there. I mean, it is like a blank. You said it's a blank canvas. And it's pancakes, waffles, whatever. It's just there, but it's a perfect vessel for what they are creating here, and I think this is phenomenal.
They need more hype. Jesus, this is good. I mean, I was skeptical.
Oh, once you're on Arsenic Culture,
you're getting at least
like shit changes.
13 more likes. You know what's weird though? If somebody
caramel
told
sauce
me
and
I
some
made a waffle on, let's say they made these on Monday. Let's be real, like generous. They made it on Monday. I got it on Wednesday, and we're eating it on Friday. It's like, man, I wouldn't have thought that waffle would have been very good. This is pretty damn good. I don't know that I have a criticism on this.
No, and that's the thing. They didn't. It's not like there's a place in Cincinnati. I think it's a chain. It's like they make Belgian waffles.
Well, it's some
Taste the Bud. It's called Taste the Bud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly right.
yeah,
Taste
yeah.
the butter. Waffles are great. They're fantastic. Super soft, very flaky, buttery. Like
it's an over the
and-
run.
Yeah, and you put some powdered sugar on. They're very great. These guys aren't trying to reinvent the waffle necessarily. They're just trying to reinvent the dessert.
It's a good waffle.
What if there were
with,
French fries inside the waffle?
that'd be too soggy.
You think so?
Yeah. If you like triple
I'd probably
fried
still eat
on
it,
a,
but-
well, if it's a food truck, I wouldn't get them shipped to me.
No, for shipping
Yeah.
it'd be too soggy. But if you did it on site,
Oh, a food truck, 100%. What if there's like falafel?
Oh
in there?
fuck! You could do like a half
falafel
bucket.
waffle, I think it's been done already. Actually.
Falafel waffle. You could do like
actually.
What about if you put Lucky Charms
the
on it?
falafel waffle has been done, and it was a sporkful episode of Dan Pashman.
Did you say spork? I like sporks.
Sporkful is a show about food, not for foodies, but for people like food or something.
I just think spork's the perfect utensil, though. I just want to throw that out there for
he
everybody.
was a character in Star Trek, wasn't he?
No, spork.
Yeah, Spork. Dr.
Yes,
Spork.
It's live long and spork.
I'm Dr. Spork.
That's actually not.
I'm pretty sure his name is Dr.
Mork and
Spork.
Mindy, and that's Spock.
I'm pretty sure his name is Dr. Spork.
Who you gonna believe, me or that dude?
Me.
No,
I'm a doctor.
Hell no.
Are you a doctor?
He's a doctor. You know, we have a local place here that I think it's great. I don't know if Matt's been. I know Jeff's been with me. Deviate Kitchen. You been there?
Love it.
You been, Matt?
I have not been.
It's very good.
That is a crime against humanity, my
very
man.
good. Very good food.
I don't like to talk about the local here, but that is a crime.
Yeah, I know we usually don't, but very good food and even better concept. So, you know, from my understanding, kind of the concept is people that are recovering, whether that be like a substance abuse or just a tough time in life, whatever. It's kind of a second chance place, and you know their customer service there is unreal. And it's great to see your community, anybody giving people second chances and giving them the opportunity. So, on that same note, that's what these people are doing. We looked at their backstory. So I really wish they'd publish this online. I think it'd even get them more like known.
What town in Pennsylvania is it from?
I didn't write it down, man. It's in the email, but it's in it's in PA. No,
Don't
actually,
tell what to do.
You've been on your fucking phone this entire show. Anyway.
tell me
Look
what
it
to
up.
I don't think you can
I'm
look
getting
it up.
important
So
stock tips right now.
Did you say porn stock tips?
Important stock tips.
Those are different things.
Apparently, plastics are all the
So-
rage.
you had a husband and wife and another owner. The other owner left, and they kind of got somebody to replace him, like to help in the food trucks and whatever. And that guy that came in, they started to get to know the guy, and he's like, I've been a recovering addict for about 10 years.
I'm gonna keep eating.
So they actually talked to him about that, and then actually one of the people that run the recovery center there, they got with him. He actually became a partner with it, investor in it too, and now that's kind of their thing. They're giving people that second chance. So, you know, a great story with that, and then also really good damn waffles. So, you know, good kudos to the Waffle Doctor.
So it's worth it.
So, well, let's talk price. So, if you look at these online, I went with a 12-pack, 12 different waffles. They had probably, when I got online to order, they go live. So, they send like an Instagram notification. The site's going live at noon. You go on there and pick what you want. But now things go pretty quick. So, by the time I got on, there were a couple that were sold out. So, anyway, I went with 3 options. They probably had 7. And then before the sellouts, they probably had 10. So I missed out on a few. But these are the ones.
What flavors did you turn down?
I think the one I want that got me was maybe like a Butterfinger kind of flavor. That's the one I was like, oh shit, I'd like to try that. Right?
That sold out?
It was sold out when I went to get it. It was Nutty Buddy.
What was one you didn't want?
Your mom.
Besides that.
Have you had your mom flavor?
Besides that one. What was a waffle flavor you did not want?
I don't know, Jeff.
So let's pretend like we're not 10.
I'm 11. Thank you.
Pretend like we're all
I'm 11.
Let's pretend like we're all adults here.
We're not. Who's adult here?
Did you fart?
I can.
I can do it on command anymore. Yeah.
No talking about farting.
You started it.
What about boogers? Can we have boogers joke?
How many times did you poop today?
7.
You did not. You're lying.
I pooped once today. How about you?
Once.
I'm a regular once a day guy.
Damn, you guys need to
I
see a
might go
doctor.
twice. Once or twice.
You need to see a doctor.
Dude, you need to
Alright,
see a
not
doctor.
normal.
You got loose bowel syndrome.
I think
normal.
Dr. Fabulous.
All right,
needs
so
to see a
Dr.
doctor.
Fabulous, how many times
I made
you
all
went to
these
the bathroom
waffles. I'm gonna
today?
poop like
How many
12
times you
times
pooped today?
Let's see for a second. 4? 4? Maybe 4?
Well, so for people who don't know, and I know there's many followers of our Cock Block when Matt and Jeff used to run that, but
It was a radio show. It was awesome.
it was, yeah, whatever.
Wait, Cock Block was an amazing radio show. Do you think Cock Block was a good radio show? I think it was.
let's don't
you and I
distract.
enjoy it.
I thought it was awesome.
Let's don't distract from the real reason we're talking.
I mean,
here.
we're professionals.
talking
We've been
about-
on the radio. Jason
number
has,
of
we had
people.
Jason on the radio. He sat there and didn't say a word
I ain't
for
saying
an hour.
shit. It wasn't my show. So anyway, we went on a trip to Boston, and when we went there, we actually did like a contest of people guessing how many times we took a shit. All of us together.
I don't remember who won that contest.
And yeah, I remember. I don't remember who won it, but I remember there was a. So here's the difference. So let's just say me and Matt in a 5-day trip, and went to the bathroom 8 times each.
So let's put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Though. We're on a beer trip, so
So
we're
you get
drinking
stout
beer
shits.
non-stop. So we're like shitting all the time because that's what you do when you drink a bunch of alcohol.
So if you drink beer, if you're drinking stouts and lambic, good luck. Like, pray to the toilet god. But Anyway,
But I
so
don't understand what the point of this is.
I know the point. So if you look at this,
story's
thing,
going nowhere.
when people were guessing how many times we would use the restroom, number 2. So me and Matt combined probably did 15. Jeff probably did 30.
I'm a superhero.
Yeah,
I'm actually being the Avengers.
there's something wrong.
honestly,
with you, dude.
basically,
there's something wrong.
I
with
could be
you.
an Avenger. You know?
And we ate the same stuff.
It could
It
be
wasn't
Iron
like
Man,
you were eating
yeah.
like different
Vision,
things.
Dr. Fabulous, Spider-Man. Like, I should have been. How am I not in that Avenger movie with
Put
Thanos?
Dr. Fabulous
You know what?
in with between Vision and what was it, Thor?
Thor, whoever. I could take a Thanos.
You
the
could,
hell, man?
You could, know.
I'm basically a superhero.
So
Who's the worst superhero? Jeff couldn't take that person. Whoever
So,
it is.
none of
Like
this-
Waterman.
A man who can poop 30 times in 5 days is a superhero. Trust me.
none of this actually sunk into me until one day I woke up. Like it's funny, it's hilarious. We're all having a good time. Like, hey now, Jeff poops a lot. We all poop a lot, but Jeff poops more than we do.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Not like Jeff.
sometime.
But I woke up one morning and it was, I swear to God, it was like 6:30 in the morning. I was like, I gotta take a shit. Jeff was awake.
I was awake.
You were awake.
And we're counting. So
This
we're
was
seeing
the
how many
this was the
that
hotel.
took.
This was
Our little Airbnb
this was-
thing.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was the
okay.
first Boston trip where we
Yeah.
went to the
Mhm.
McKellar
CBC,
Fest.
yep.
Yeah. And
Oh, that hotel we had with the
Yeah.
not
The
inflatable
hotel.
mattress.
it was like a condo or something like that.
The condo with inflatable mattress.
Yeah.
Right?
kept
God
going flat.
damn. the double layered inflatable mattress. That's another story. But I was going to the bathroom and I was like
We had 2
joking.
bathrooms.
Yeah, I know. But like I saw you and I was joking. I was
Right.
like, "Have you pooped yet?" And like this, I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. I was
Right.
gonna go poop, and I was like, "I'm gonna get a head start on this shit."
Right.
And I was like, "Jeff, you pooped yet?" He's like, opened up his fucking old man newspaper. He's like, "I've already pooped 3 times." I was like, "Good lord, dude!"
man. Listen.
6:30 in the morning, he's pooped 3 times.
The early worm. How's the saying going? The early worm
The
gets
early
the bird.
worm gets the shit.
The
Early
early
worm
worm gets the bird. That's how it goes, baby.
Jesus Christ, dude! Like, I was like, at that point, I was like,
Hey.
it was all fun and games until he said that, and I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, you
That's
win.
right.
Yeah, and then I thought we need to call the doctor, like a real doctor,
Yeah.
to see what's going on.
Superpower. It's like
That's
one
not
day he was
superpower
one day
at
there was
all.
radiation that went in his butt.
So the cost on these, when you buy 12 at a time, it's going to be, after shipping, it's going to be $6 a waffle. I feel like that's fine. I don't have any problem with that.
I think that's actually that's an insane value. So
Yeah.
we keep going, and this is what we understand,
worth
what
it?
we've done. Like we go back to the cookie dealer. Those came out to about like what was it, $5?
So the cookie dough came out to $5 a cookie, but then you look at shipping, so you're probably looking the same, 6 to 7.
yeah. I actually enjoy these more, and I'm not trying to put anybody down.
No, I think
but
cookie
this
dough
is
is good.
This is like this is a very unique medium. Using stuffed waffles with like all kinds of stuff. Like, I love it, and there is like a lot of variety here. You know, cookies are great. I love cookies. You know, but it's just like cookies. You know exactly what you're getting. But like, have you before this like? Anybody asked you like, have you ever had a stuffed waffle before? You'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
You know, and then and then you have you're like,
I remember
holy
one
shit.
thing when we had the cookies, Jeff would say, all these look pale, and they did. They looked
did.
similar.
They did.
But so what do you, these don't, I mean, they look the same, the waffle, but the toppings are different, the insides are different, they tasted different.
Yeah.
But Jeff, what do you think about this one?
I think it's fun. I think it's a fun idea.
That's not what we're asking. Is
What
it
do you
worth
ask
it?
me? Is it worth it? Sure.
I mean, would you feel bad or good or okay with like paying $6 a waffle for these?
Yeah, they're fun. I think
Yeah.
people enjoy them, and the price is definitely not prohibitive.
No.
I mean, at $6 a pop.
This is something I will actually buy again. I'm gonna get on there.
I don't disagree
I'm
with
gonna get
that.
that
Like
batch.
this is something like honestly for
I think-
Christmas or something like this
I
would be
think
awesome.
if you
know,
had a small kids, and I'm not trying to mean it only for kids, but if you had a small kid's birthday party,
Shit, I'm a small kid. I'd eat this.
you're a big kid.
I'm a big kid. But
kid.
still,
I would
like,
eat this
But I can see like
you're
ordering
giving me body image issues now.
I could see ordering that box for a kid's party as
Oh, yeah.
well, or adult, maybe an adult beverage party too. We want to do something fun.
Adult beverage party.
Have you ever had an adult beverage party?
That's basically what this is.
I've had a beer share.
I thought everything we do is adult beverage party.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
This is an adult beverage party, basically.
Is it?
So this is going to be my first like double thumbs up, seal of approval.
Wow.
Good damn job, Waffle Doctor.
Yeah,
Man,
wow.
these
Hold
are
on,
good.
guys. Yeah.